Well, hello, people, family on this side. Welcome to a new video. Today, if you're new here, please hit that subscribe button as we get into the nail art of making. But for today, I've been seeing a trend going around somewhat on a couple people on like YouTube and stuff making their videos, trying out using some like eye makeup. So this eyeshadow palette that I have, which is in a purple tinge, I just got this because I like to wear a little bit of makeup on my face here and there, mostly lipstick, a foundation somewhat, and some of this nice, eyeshadow. So what I'm gonna do is I've been seeing a few of these around images and stuff. I know one person did it and it didn't turn out well. It looked good from a distance, but she had problems with the nail polish moved and all that kind of stuff. But I thought I would do this. So I'm gonna do like a purple nail, except that these are the colors I'm gonna use as the background, which I think will look pretty nice. So I'm gonna do two nails with the green, two nails with this burnt yellow color, going as we get closer and closer to fall. And I love these colors so much. Oh my gosh, you gosh. The green is Crazy About Cargo, and this one is Night Light Haze. Well, yeah, that kind of makes sense with the haze part because I said it's kind of like a burnt. To me, it's like a burnt-ish yellow. It's not like a bright yellow. Yeah, it's kind of similar to this right here. And that's maybe close to that somewhat. But besides that, these are awesome colors in my opinion. So I'm going to use these to make my nail art. I'm going to do two yellow, two green, and then we're going to put a top coat, get it to dry really well, and then we're going to try out some of this in the middle to give it an extra little oomph. Let's see how it turns out. So here we go with one of the colors. I'm going to use this nice yellow here before I use the, eyeshadow. And here we are putting it on. It goes on nice and smoothly. I do like my Remy London. That's for sure. And all that awesomeness. And now to the green. Yes, this is from Remy London as well. And I'm just putting on it here. And all that, just putting on the few coats that it needs, especially the yellow one because it's a little more thin. I think it's like a brighter color, so it kind of shows through more. Darker colors are more opaque that I've noticed. So that's what I have noticed at least. So I'm just putting on about 3 coats of each of these polishes because I felt like that's what they needed. And now I'm going to put on a top coat before I put on the eyeshadow because this would kind of hold it all in and let it dry faster because that's a lot what top coats do. So there we go. And here we go with the eyeshadow that I'm going to use here. So let's get into this bad boy. So what I am doing is I'm using the darkest color on here, and as you can see, it really shows well only a little bit, but I will put a few little passes on it, and it will do pretty well if I do say so myself. Yeah, why not hack it up and try out some eyeshadow on the nails? I've been seeing other people do it, so why not try it? That's what I say. So with all that in mind, just put it on there, and there. And now we're trying the same color, but on the green here. Nice. And you can't see it as much, but it is giving it a little tinge of the purple, which is nice as well. I think so, at least. So we're getting that all nice and put together on the nail there. And now I just thought I'd go up the nail instead of just in the middle like some people did. I wanted it to just be a little bit of the color at the bottom and all that and everything. So we're just filling it out. And as I said, I'm going to do a few passes. And so there we go. Nice tins as we get that finished and top coated and everything else. Yes, that's right. Top coated and everything. All nice and ready. And then we are top coating the nice other color here, which is the yellow, getting it all so the other stuff doesn't fall off. And now we're just going to do the gems here partially. I thought I'd add a little bit of a green gem, just a simple gem at the bottom after trying out the eyeshadow, which I think worked actually pretty well in my opinion. So we're just getting on the gem here. Should be good and dusted nicely, and we're going to put the gem on the yellow as well, as you can see with the part that doesn't have the eyeshadow on it and all that. So now we are doing that niceness and everything. And of course, to hold it all in, we put the top coat on over the gem after we've used the glue and all that awesomeness. niceness, and then hold that one in, nice and everything. So I hope you enjoy as we get the last little bits done. And there we go. Looks pretty good, if I do say so myself. There we go with those awesome nails. Trying out some nails with some eyeshadow today, with my couple colors of Ramian London feeling to the Revlon feeling of eyeshadow. I don't know about you, but it kind of looks interesting and cool, as you can see there, and all that. Yeah, it's a little liney because of the color being so bright so dark compared to the undercolor and all that. They're not as similar in tone. If they were similar in tone, they wouldn't have shown like that, but that actually looks pretty nice, if I do say so myself. Because the same one on the green, which are both pretty dark colors, it does show, but in a different way. Very, very subtle little purple tinge going on the green there, with the green showing as well. Kind of like those polishes you see that sometimes go green purpley tinge. I forget what those are called. Not iridescent. That is more of, I don't remember what they're called, but those polishes and stuff like that. Or sparkles, I do that too. But yeah, that looks pretty nice, if I do say so. Love it, love it, love it. And I thought on my thumbs I would try the same technique, but I added the gold hollow flake from Hollow Taco on top after I put the eyeshadow on. Did one on the yellow with the eyeshadow, dark eyeshadow, and then another one on the green with the same color eyeshadow on top within the sparkle. And I quite like it, especially the green one with the eyeshadow. That is probably my favorite combo. They're all nice without the sparkle, with just the sparkle, but or all three together. Yeah. So with all that and all that awesomenesses, if this inspired you to try some stuff out with some untraditional things, like, don't we all know about hacking it up? 5-second hacks, they hack it up, and they do some weird things that I don't even consider a hack, really, do you? Yeah, probably not, but then there's some things, maybe that's kind of interesting. I think a lot of their stuff is just to make interesting looking content, so, whatever. So, maybe you have an eyeshadow palette that you haven't used in a long time, and it's useful for something, or you just feel like trying out one of the eyeshadow palettes you have, maybe a different color, or whatever you want to do. And all that awesomeness is, maybe you want it to not, if you don't want it to be so liney and show like this and be more mixed with the actual color, I recommend light, very light to a light, or a dark with a dark. Because if you use the light one, I don't think it really shows at all in the dark color. So yes, that's what I recommend, because if I use like this one right here on my thumb, and that one to that one was just giving a slight tinge on the yellow, but then when I started using like these two, that one really shows and stuff, and all that kind of things, doing the chrome kind of finish in a way, not fully really a chrome finish, but it does its thing. So yeah, I will stop blabbing my mouth off and let you watch your next video. If it's hairs or maybe hacking, because I just did some hacking, maybe there's some hack videos you feel like watching, you have someone you like to follow that does those, maybe, I don't know, then watch that by all means, or hair video or whatever thing, beauty wise, and whatever you like to enjoy, because we all enjoy many things. I enjoy hair stuff, I enjoy fashion, I do enjoy a little bit of hacking, I can't lie on some, and I do enjoy some unboxing. So yeah, if you did enjoy this video, please give it a huge sparkly, whatever you want to call it, thumbs up, so maybe it will the sparkle on the screen. Well, I know it doesn't do that, and actually, to think about it, we don't want that to happen, because having sparkle go makes a mess, and then you have it everywhere, finding tiny little bits of sparkle everywhere for a good while. I know, because I've had that happen to me. Or anytime I use a loose glitter, it does get some places, and you're always going to find a few. In your hair, on your clothes, on the floor, I don't know. Even if the place looks 100% clean. So, with all that in mind, thank you for coming. Any comments, please go down below. And of course, if you want to watch anything else, got my social media down below. And all that awesomeness. So, with no further ado, I thumbs it up because I had fun doing this hack. Until next time, sparkle, sparkle, bam!